Alrighty folks, so the GRAU has also been making a comeback recently in Warzone, and I know how dedicated and hardcore fans of the GRAU are, so you're going to love this big solo victory here with me using it, and I'm going to use my words to guide you through this glorious game which started off violently as I eye up my first kill of the game before my feet have even touched the ground. This player was just floating like a balloon at a kid's birthday party, waiting to be slapped out of the air, and we are up and running, but also getting down and deadly as we land on this player and send him to the gulag with the starter pistol. Is this a starter pistol meta video, or what a start that is? I slow things down with a little shot of the recon drone to survey the area, and unsurprisingly no one else has dared to land beside us. Smart move if I'm being honest, because I'm in a menacing mood. Whilst on my travels in this SUV, someone dares to pop a recon contract near me, and I'm afraid I just can't allow them to do that, so I swiftly start driving towards them in an aggressive manner, pull up beside them, whip the car around 180 degrees, jump out the vehicle and easily kill this enemy. Is at least what I thought I was going to do, but in the end I wedged it between two trees and died in such an embarrassing fashion I couldn't even stomach to watch the kill cam. What better way to make up for that though, by winning our gulag with ease, and well, that wasn't exactly pretty either, but we got the job done and get ourselves back in the game. And do you know what, for our own good we spawned the other side of the map, because if not my ego would have taken over and most certainly got me killed by the same guy. But anyways, I run up on this player who just popped a UAV, and the last thing they saw before they died was my red dot beside them on the map. Unfortunate timing for them, but hey look, I've got myself another recon drone. I really do like these things in Caldera. So much so, I decided to use it to scout out the very edge of zone here at Arsenal, and the drone does help me see this player who will be getting gate-kept so hard he'll think he's been put in the walls of Jericho. There is absolutely no escape from this position, my friend, as he taps out to my floor loop Bren, which makes light work of them. I mean, come on, when is this Bren going to be brought into line? That was ridiculously easy. The 240 meter sprint to my loadout is going to be tougher than that kill, and I'm not kidding, collecting the loadout right now is the most nerve-wracking thing in the game, but thankfully we get a GRAU and Tundra sniper loadout. Mad combination I know, and move along. Here's another thing tougher than getting a kill with a Bren, and that's navigating this pile of boxes here to get onto the roof. It's hardly Ninja Warrior, but I need 2 attempts to make it up on this roof, and it's ever so slightly embarrassing, but I am thoroughly rewarded when I get to the top with a specialist bonus, baby. Clearly the game thinks I need that much of a hand. I mean, it's not like I was on a 12-game losing streak or anything. I see no reason why the game has provided me with this advantage, but I'll take it. I got an SUV trophied up and bought a discounted UAV, but you'll be shocked to see that the map didn't light up with red dots, as this is Warzone solos where 3/4 of the lobby are dead by Circle 2 gas. It's a proper Royal Rumble at this part of the game, let me tell you. I eventually found myself at peak collecting a big game bounty, but as I'm doing so my high alert goes off, which naturally makes me launch my SUV off of a cliff, bang the ejector seat button which ejects me underneath the vehicle somehow, but somehow to safety, and I can then navigate back up peak to collect my bounty. And by navigate I mean spend what feels like an Everest-esque expedition to get to the top. Easy does it though, and we creep up on our big game bounty for our first kill with the GRAU. Not that it was much of a gunfight, mind you, but a kill's a kill. This definitely wasn't a kill though. The UAV from the bounty said there was an enemy over in this direction, so I tried to blow them up with this gas canister, but as you can see my accuracy leaves a lot to be desired. Let's hope it gets better as the game progresses. And speaking of progressing, I slowly progress off of the peak in this gondola, heading towards the enemy situated in this building, which is a problem because I never bought a ticket for the ride, so I tried to snipe them to no avail, but then thankfully they turned their back on me to deal with another enemy. So as they're doing that, I jump the ticket barrier and get my second kill with the GRAU and get plenty of cash to spend on UAVs, which I do, but I don't need a UAV to see this buggy driving towards me. I run around the back of this building to intercept it with a C4, but I think I end up doing more damage to myself than the enemy when I blow up these two vehicles. But that explosion let them know they're dealing with a madman, and they obviously tried to escape, but the GRAU will clean them up. Meanwhile, there's actually another enemy who's infiltrated the top floor of our building. No, we can't be having that. I do my best to position myself as I hear their metal footsteps clanging about, and unlike Obi-Wan Kenobi, they don't take advantage of the high ground, and I bring them back down to earth. Now I well and truly have circuit control at this stage. We have worked hard for this. Remember I said that my sniping had to get better? Well, I do manage to take this parachuter's plates off with a relatively difficult shot, but I decide to let let the GRAU do the rest, as I know I only really need one shot to land to finish up that kill. I'm getting quite comfy here in centre circle. I even put a trophy down, and I can quickly say, if you're one of the 10,000 unsubscribed viewers here, please hit the subscribe button for more tales from my Warzone games like this. Check out this guy trying to gate crash my plug for the viewers. We can't be having that, can we? See you later. And back to sniping again. I've got this player scurrying for dear life as I take 4 shots to find my range and finally get the down. A decent shot if truth be told, but it's only a down. I'm going to need that cluster strike to get the finish, but who am I kidding? It's only enemy cluster strikes that come with heat seeking ability. Honestly, my cluster strikes actively avoid enemies, and enemies cluster strikes come after me personally. It's not a conspiracy, but if this player gets the self off and does scramble away, we're going to have to finish them off ourselves with a lovely sniper shot. Finally, that's more like it from us. Go on, Gary. Yes, I'm hyping myself up. I absolutely shite myself when this geyser goes off. That is not what you need at Circle 6 gas with 4 enemies remaining. Wow. Thankfully, the geyser does calm down enough for me to hear this enemy creeping about next to me, and the reaction does look a bit overkill, but I thought they were running up on me, and I didn't give them a millisecond to react. That was efficient, just like hoovering up their loot and getting another UAV on the go whilst the gas is moving in is efficient use of my time. I needed that UAV because this player was tough to find until my sniper found their forehead and deleted them from the game to put us in a 1v1 situation. And also, look at that, we have the zone. This could not be easier. Actually, wow, there is a ton of terrain they could be hiding amongst. I had to simultaneously keep my head on a swivel whilst trying to find an enemy in this impossible landscape. The only thing I'm finding here is how much stress my eyeballs can take before they pop out of my head. This is incredible. I take a quick break from the microscope to be the ultimate loot goblin, Circle 7 gas, and I'm still opening boxes, which gives me a UAV, but they're ghosted, so it doesn't really matter. Oh well, it was fun to give my cataracts a break, but back to investigating until the circle begins to move. Wherever you are, it's time to move, pal. Come on, let's end this. And after all that, it's me who takes the first hit whilst rotating, but we throw a retaliatory stun which buys us some time, quickly get plated up with tempered on, and let's find out who's in charge. Me or the devil? I think I'm in charge. Ah shit, cluster strike, fuck it, shake his hand, snipe, come on. The GRAU finished this off, and there it is, a 15 kill win with the GRAU doing most of the work. The final kill on Stealth Camper 420. You can say that again. Please leave a like on the video and let me know your thoughts on the GRAU in the comments. Cheers.